start the senior ceremony. It is a very emotional night here. We're on the high school gym, and we're going to switch to the CA announcer for the senior.
I'm just going to announce the seniors for the Molino lines first, and then our girls will introduce themselves. We have number 7, Carly Covell. Number 8, Sarah Flores. Number 12, Tyler Burnett. 14, Lacey Alvarez.
Not sure how great you can hear right now, but right now they are introducing the Molino seniors here on senior night, and then all the Petaluma High School volleyball players dressed in pink. It's their final regular season home match, and they will honor the 4 seniors on the team.
Hello, welcome to senior night. Okay, so my senior is Greta Grossi. She's our foreign exchange student from Tuscany, Italy, and it's her 5th year playing volleyball. When she gets back to Italy next August, she still has 1 more year left in high school. After that, she plans to go to university in either Milan or Florence, but she's still unsure about that. She plans to study medicine and hopes to become a heart surgeon. Also, fun fact, when Greta was little, she wanted to be the CEO of Apple, just like her hero, Steve Jobs. During her first 3 months of staying in Petaluma, she has grown to love the town and has met a whole lot of new friends. She doesn't have one favorite memory of volleyball, but Greta loves beating strong teams on our own court. My favorite memory of Greta happened at our very first team dinner. Someone brought up a bunch of brownies, and she was like, holding her brownie, and she was like, you know why I came to America? And she's like, because of this. I was like, that was the funniest thing that I've ever seen her. It was hilarious. Okay. Yeah, favorite memory. And Greta, getting to know you and hearing about your family and friends makes me so happy. I love hearing about your life, your culture, and all the places that you travel. It's incredible. We're all going to miss you so much when you go back. But for now, I hope you get to experience everything. Greta is being escorted by her host family, Miguel, Margaret, and Isabella.
So this is Greta Grossi, the foreign exchange student from Italy, who is taking first part in this. That we mentioned, I think a junior player will introduce. Picture, they got the family, so for Greta Grossi, it's
wanted to comment saying, "Are you actually Claire's sister?" And I felt honored as heck, to be honest. So these past 3 years with Claire have been so amazing and time flies so fast that it's hard to believe she's older as a senior. Thank you, Claire, for always being such an amazing leader and always helping lift me up. Next year, our team picture is only going to be me and Kayla. Me and Kayla at the end of the team picture there. Thank you, Claire, for being older sister, a team leader, a friend, and a teammate. I love you.
Oh, very nice for Serena Horvath and Claire Kiefer, one of the captains on the team. Really this next year. The libero, just an outstanding defensive player, really the leader. Here is Jaden Chris talking about the other captain, Jason Girardelli.
Grace has not made a decision on where she wants to attend college, but she's looking at Washington State University and the University of San Diego, where she plans to study psychology. Her favorite volleyball memory is playing back row and accidentally hugging Claire during point. As a child, she wanted to be a singer. But now, as she's gotten older, her dream job is to be a child therapist. My favorite memory of Grace was during a timeout. She told Brian to stop talking because he was bad luck and did not talk in any of the timeouts for the rest of the match. I have been playing sports with Grace since I was 8 years old, and ever since we've always been confused with each other or as twins. Being on a team with Grace has always been fun, and she knows how to make anyone laugh in any situation. When we're down in the game, all takes 1 or 2 words from her to make us all laugh. She's a big part of our team, and we hope to see you next year, Grace.
So, Grace Girardelli, one more screener to go. Emotional speeches from these players. All dreaming.
All right, I'm here to talk about Whitney Royal, number 8.
Hannah Dillon is talking about Whitney Royal.
Well, where was she at? I met my freshman year here at Petaluma when I was in UP, and I felt extremely out of place. She was super nice to me and made me feel like I was at home and part of the team. When Whitney was younger, she wanted to be a spy or a detective, but has since changed what she wanted to do. She's been playing volleyball since 6th grade, so it's roughly 6 years now. She's pretty good. She plans on attending either UC Santa Cruz or the University of Portland this fall, where she will study environmental sciences or anything to do with humanities. She's mostly going to miss her friends, the parks, and the animals that she's going to leave behind here when she leaves in the fall. And her favorite volleyball memory here at Petaluma would have to be when Grace chose horrible songs to play for both Annalie and Sonoma, which they were trying to contest with them. As a team, we will miss her bubbly personality on the court and the little pep talks that she gave during our timeouts. We'll be rooting for you from Petaluma here. We love you and we know you'll be with us.
That will conclude the main part of the senior ceremony. All 4 seniors taking pictures. A little bit of tears. Grace Girardelli, Claire Kiefer, looks like exchanging one of the Molino seniors. Certainly friends on both sides, and it's the final game here, but the Trojans expect to be back next week for the NCS playoffs. So senior ceremony is over. Let's take a look at the teams. They will get ready to start in a moment. Thank you for joining us. We are live here at the Petaluma High Gym, an emotional senior night against Molino. The Petaluma High girls varsity volleyball team 15-3 on the year. They are 9-2 in league, but they will not win the league title. A really crushing end to the season as we have more football players and others filing in. And as we're getting some pictures taken, so Zach, the team, you might have remembered July 3 when they were finally in Sonoma. They were in first place. They hadn't lost since August, but things changed last week. After they did not play, after the fire, they had a week off. So then they moved the games that were going to be the week of the fire back to this week, and so the Annalie game was Tuesday. The Trojans battled very hard. They lost in 4 sets. Came back, beat Pittsburgh, but then the big game was Sonoma. If they would win that, they could still be co-SCL champions, but it did not go their way, and they were down and out early. They lost this football game. They were down and out early, and they are now going to, they still had a shot last night. If Sonoma beat Annalee, there would have been a three-way tie, everybody with 2 losses. It's not going to be the case. If they win tonight, they'll be at SCL in second place. Annalee's going to win the league title. Nonetheless, they played very well, and this is a very important match against El Molino, whose record's not pretty, but as they finish, they're 2-9 in league, 6-14 overall. It's an important match. NCS is next week, and we all know how important NCS is. And last year, so the SCL tournament is normally played on this week due to the fires. They canceled that. Unfortunate, because it would have been fun to see the Trojans battle Petaluma and Sonoma again. However, that will mean they'll go straight to the NCS tournament. They're going to be at home at least for their first game. Right now, Max Preps projects them a 3 or 4 seed in NCS. Very high, and last year eliminated in the first round. They want to make a deep run this year in NCS. That is going to be huge for their season. Maybe they could win NCS. It's not out of the question. The seeding will come on Sunday. And that first game will be on Tuesday or Wednesday here in the home gym. We'll announce Monday what seeding it is. If they win, they move on. If they're in the top 4, Max Prep projects them at a 3 seed right now. Then potentially they can host a quarterfinal game, and who knows going on. But you just want to take it one game at a time. But this is important. They need to win. This is going to help that seeding. If they lose, there's no way they're going to be in that top 4 where they want to be, especially with already the loss to Annalee, or Sonoma, excuse me, earlier this week. But right now, their confidence has to be down. They have to get back to how they were playing earlier in the season. They dominated Annalee when they played them here, and you can check that out on live stream. They want to do the same once again here, and now after the senior ceremony, both teams will get additional warm-ups, and then the game will actually start. The other thing to focus on, and we've certainly seen this at other senior nights, is just being careful of the emotion. There's a lot of emotion out there. This team does not want to fall behind early to El Molino. This is their last match of the year. No. And don't forget to comment in the live chat. We can get you there. Subscribe to the channel and like this. And we've got all of our other volleyball games on there. As we mentioned, we'll be live streaming NCS next week. Very excited for that. And to go over, we mentioned the team schedules for El Molino, ranked 890th in the state, and they are very young. Only 3 seniors on the team, and they have multiple underclassmen. So it's a young but talented team. And when they played before, this was in El Molino back in early October. The Trojans did not have too much of a problem, 3 sets to none. So they want to replicate that, but that was early. That was after their big match victory over Sonoma, and then against Annalee, and they kept on rolling. The Heels were minor. LC didn't even lose a set. Then that 3-1 loss to Annalee. They came back here to Healdsburg and even dropped the set, and then blown out by Sonoma Valley. So there's a lack of confidence and just a little bit of lack of chemistry right now for the team that they really want to rescue and get back. wanted to be very successful. For those two teams who are in the future of Trojan volleyball is Audie with them, who have improved. So this team has improved, but as a program under head coach Ryan Hughes, they've been really impressive. And the seniors that are graduating, especially Tusher and Girardelli, the two team captains, have meant so much to this program to grow it into last 2 years. Has become really good. Unfortunately, no SCL championship, but this is now one of the best teams in all the North Bay.
Definitely, this is by far one of the better teams, and they play well.
And they play with great chemistry. They've just lost it a little bit. Great leadership, but they also will have many players coming back, but they're not going to be too worried about that right now. So they've honored the 4 seniors, the emotional night for them. They get their pictures, the flowers, and just a great honor. And the team will warm up. Also, Saturday night is going to be an emotional night for the football team. It will be senior night.
It will be senior night for the football team, right?
And homecoming, too.
And homecoming, yes, the homecoming.
So due to the fires, a little double duty there. Thank you for getting both. And
yeah, after the fires, everything had to be pushed back, which is a real bummer. But things are going to definitely resume and get back in full swing. And as you can probably tell, the upcoming football game will most definitely be an exciting game. Will you be in the next football game? Will you be live streaming the football game?
Due to all season long, as it has been, with the sound was good. Okay.
Yeah.
We can lower main. Will that be better? If it's hard, I can chart. Did you try different things or nothing worked? Oh, it is fine. Oh, okay. So I can lower, if you lower main, then there'll be less.
Griffin, I'm going to go get some water.
Okay. Yeah?
I'm going to go get water.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I mean, if you turn main off all the way, you get nothing. These can be, yeah. And then the gains can be changed too. I'm good there. Okay. Just fixing audio. Thank you to everyone helping out tonight. Ben Vandermeer is producing. Zach Spain joining me, and Tallulah Gardner, Melanie Noble, and Annika Schmidt, all part of the team so far tonight. We've got 2 tuning in right now. So thank you. We are just over a minute from first tip, and if you want to go to OPS instead, it's over here. Oh, I should change that too. Hold on. And I don't know if Ben, you want to put, if you want to put on the mic and talk a little bit more. Oh, what was, we lost, just lost that. Did I actually, I might have, whatever. I'm just trying to get more, I'm just trying to get more room for, yeah, more room for the mouse. Apologies. And so the football game will not be live streamed due to being at CASA with Ellison Field under construction, but it will be recorded with the full broadcast like this. Can you hear me? What?
Test.
Oh. You're on one.
Can you hear me now? How about now? Okay, got it. Test. We're good. All right, okay. What's up, folks? I'm Ben Vandermeer.
Yeah, how you doing, Jeff?
Oh, no.
All right, Zach rejoining us. Some Gatorade. Oh, line.
Oh, yes. As you can tell, they are warming up. And from the way they're warming up, you can definitely tell it's going to be a wicked.
Homecoming's coming up, Zach.
Oh, well, homecoming's coming. That's not a bad sentence. Isn't a horrible form of alliteration.
There were some candidates voted on today, do you believe?
Oh, yes. I believe it was Kayla Peterson for juniors, right? Nominated for homecoming princess, or queen. They released the nominations, had everybody vote on the internet, which is very fancy if you ask me. Griffin, did you catch who the homecoming princess was?
Yeah, I know actually. Kayla Pearson, who's on the varsity volleyball team, won the juniors.
Is that princess or queen? Or what rank is that of the juniors?
What rank?
Never mind.
I'm not sure who won for sophomores. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, because it's princess and queen are the two
what's
princesses.
the name?
Yeah.
I think they were calling it princess this year. I'm not exactly. Actually, our ASB junior president's right there. Jordan, could we have a quick interview about homecoming?
Yes, excellent. Here.
Yeah. All right, Jordan Zajon is joining us for a very special interview with yours truly. And all right, Jordan. And so homecoming was voted on, the homecoming, what do they call homecoming princesses?
Yes.
Voted on today. So who were the winners in that?
Kayla Pearson won for the junior class, Hannah Steele won for the sophomore class, and then a girl named Kayla won for the freshman class.
Wow, a lot of Kaylas did well, didn't they?
Yeah.
And do we know the senior nominees for the homecoming? Is that Queen?
Yes, it is Queen, but we do not know yet. It's going to be announced at the football game on Saturday. It's also senior night, so wear pink and be there at 6:30 for a tribute to the first responders of the fire.
Oh, 6:30, okay. And then how do we know the winner?
The winner will also be announced at the football
So they'll
game.
announce the nominees and then the winner. That'd be a halftime?
I guess so, yes.
Yeah. Little impromptu with the fire, right?
Yeah.
And then we have Spirit Week coming up next week.
Yeah, so Spirit Week next week, it's going to be all out purple on Monday. Then on Tuesday, it's Halloween, so you can just wear your Halloween gear. On Wednesday, it is Crazy Hair Hat Day. Thursday is 1950s Day, and Friday is Class Colors Day. Also on Friday, we are having the floats being set up outside by the tennis courts. So the judges are going to judge them, and a winner will be announced at the football game.
Very exciting. A lot of stuff going on. And when is the dance?
The dance is November 4th at 7 p.m. Tickets are on sale tomorrow on Friday, and all of next week it's $20 with an ASB card and $25 without.
And anything else from ASB that they're doing that our viewers should know about?
I think that's it.
All right. Thank you so much, Jordan, for joining us.
Go Trojans!
Yeah. All right, great interview there with Jordan Zajon. So now you know everything that's happening with homecoming and all that having to be changed. It was originally scheduled for the week that got totally canceled due to the tragic North Bay fires. Luckily, both of these teams okay. I know it has affected a lot of teams, but Petaluma was spared from the fires, as was West County and Molino.
Definitely. Petaluma seemed to be like a safe center for everybody fleeing from those fires, all the evacuees. And it was really warming to just see the entire community come together to help all those people in need.
And I promise you, I know they reset the clock again. The Trojans will warm up, and then we will actually start. I don't know why they reset the clock. They always do this. And then we will actually start. So thanks for sticking with us through the senior ceremony. We're going to get to the real game coming up in just a few moments. My water go. Homecoming, well, so a lot of exciting stuff. So the homecoming princesses, and then the queen is seniors, and that will be all announced at the football game. So if you're a student or anybody, there's so many things going on Saturday night over at Casa Grande.
I know, exactly. And if you can't go to the football game, tune in. Right. Find out that info.
We will broadcast it. There's no Wi-Fi in the Costa Field, so unfortunately can't go live. But we will get it up. We will get it up Sunday afternoon, probably. You can check in there.
Definitely.
Certainly by Monday morning, it will be up. You can check out the whole game and the whole senior ceremony. The football team is flat with seniors. It'll also be an important game. The Trojans want to defeat LC Allen. They would finish 6-1 in SCL, and would have 4-1 in SCL, and they would be 8-1 in the regular season, which would be a huge success, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
And then head into NCS. And a lot of seniors will be recognized. I think about 30 seniors.
30 seniors.
On the varsity football team. So it's going to take a while, but a lot of really good players.
The football team gives us heartwarming speeches as the volleyball team.
Yeah.
They will definitely be in there.
I don't think they give speeches to all of them for their too many. I don't know. You want to join us for an interview?
Totally. Yeah, definitely. How are you guys feeling? Definitely.
Having a big stage like this.
Griffin. Never's not working. On classic faction. Thank you. Have a nice night.
Their season with a victory. Check the cables here, bad. I don't know.
It is a mess of cables, and
Really
some of them don't work. So, far.
Yep. So we are a minute away now from the start, and the Trojans. We mentioned their seniors. You'll see a lot of them. Hannah Dillingham and Kayla Pearson, very important. Schuster's defensive play. Girardelli also at the front. Greta Grossi, Maria Suarez, Jaden Chris. So many important pieces to this team, and they have a lot of different roles. But the chemistry is so important. It just hasn't been there last few weeks. How do they get it back today, Zach?
You know, they might get it back. The seniors will definitely be playing hard today as it's the last game. They're definitely going to be motivated to finish strong. Yeah. Definitely, it's a really important game for them, so they'll definitely want to win. I'd say,
yeah, and
good morale is a very, very key
keep on talking
to winning the game. You can have all the skill in the world, but if you're feeling super down and sad about yourself, you might not win. So, yeah, that's the thing. As you can see, El Molino is practicing their serves right now, and from the looks of it, Petaluma has them beat. But we'll just have to see upcoming in the game. And yeah, this will be a fun game tonight. High emotions. And the playoffs, as Griffin has said, are upcoming Tuesday. Definitely keep an eye out for them. And it looks like the bell just rang.
Ready to go. Senior night. Thank you for joining us. Molino Lions, here with the Trojans. It's the final regular season game. The home side stands
Ooh, it looks like the HDMI broke. That is bad.
and they are packed. It's making noise. They had a long way. This place is ready to go, isn't it?
Definitely. And lots of support from Trojans. El Molino doesn't have as high support.
Ben, are you working on that camera? And Miss Baldwin is talking. Let's listen to her.
Number 11, Sarah. Number 9, Sasha Steele. Number 6, Grace McCormick. Number 12, Tiger Burnett. Number 8, Sarah Flores. And number 4, Grace Anderson. Starting lineup for the Trojans.
So these are
Number 8, Vicky Royal.
here's the varsity lineup. So just give El Molino.
Number 11, Jada Chris.
It's still not. What? Okay, thank you.
So we're not getting my cord literally snapped inside the camera.
Yeah, I don't know what went on, but so we're not going to have that picture-in-picture for you for now, unfortunately. But we'll try to get that, the scoreboard. Oops. Sorry, the scoreboard up for you later, and the team will take it to final contact. We will get underway. We talked about that fast start. That is one goal. Start right here. Check out all of our other volleyball streams. We like to listen to Petaluma Valley Victory and then don't forget, after the game, we will have interviews. Greta Grossi takes you to the starting lineup if you did not hear. Whitney Royal, Greta Grossi, Kayla Pearson, Grace Girardelli, Jaden Chris. Listen to the student section. They're rocking the camera. It's so loud. Pounding on the stands. They're rocks. Yes.
It seems the fans' energy is back exactly with the players. Everybody seems excited.
Yeah, so can they feed off the energy to get through those early news? Coach Ryan Hughes all dressed up for tonight. He's done a great job to the start, but trying to get his team back in the right place. Hands up in the stands for the student section. Whitney Royal, the senior, to take her final serve. What a moment. Royal serves. It is long. El Molino will take the first point. It's 1-0 in the first set. This place is going to be loud and raucous. A lot of It's going to be Chris to the outside. El Molino can't handle it, and the Trojans are on the board.
Excellent.
Yes, it was a spike.
That was a spike, and El Molino just couldn't handle it.
So now it'll be Grace Girardelli, the senior captain, to serve. And this place is going nuts. Good serve, and El Molino is going to have to deal with the whole noise and energy. It's really threatening to come into this environment.
I know. It's terrific.
Girardelli has a little kiss to the start. That is a strong spike. That was number 9, Sasha Senau, over the sophomore. Get closer to me so we can hear you. That's better. And Green Wolf Tracks is joined in and says he doesn't live in California, but he's still tuned in. That is wonderful. There's so much great energy. And set long. McCormick couldn't handle it. She's only a freshman tonight. It's going to be hard to deal with that.
Definitely going to be hard. These freshmen are playing tonight. Also, Green Wolf, I enjoy your use of emotion.
Absolutely. Girardelli continues her strong serving. Great dive by Sierra. And now it's a free ball. Pearson, she missed at it. And that's the nerves. You can see it on there. Kayla Pearson, we mentioned junior homecoming princess.
Right now, since the scoreboard playing a little wonky at the moment, it is 4-2 Trojans in the
Inside. Girardelli is long. Few unforced errors. Chris. 2-on-4 stairs here to start by the Trojans, and they've got all their seniors in to start. 4-3.
Oh,
rejected. A double block
another set
by Chris.
Molino hit it.
Molino tries to return to the offense.
Block.
Jaded Chris says, not in my house. What a block there.
Smacked down the way. Molino is not having it.
And they just didn't expect those long arms to come up, did they?
And it looks like Horvath is about to serve.
The junior Horvath serves just sails long and shows a little bit unaccurate serves. 3 of the 4 points unforced there so far by that. That's rare, but that's what some of their last few losses. Royal will dig it. Horvath's coming out.
Horvath rushing in.
Rossi will play it back over to CB. And they're on it on center. But not a good set. It just had to come way over here. Senal already in the middle of everything for the Lions. Chris keeps it alive, and now a long free endurance point. And ricocheted off Chris' head. And still it goes on. It's now an epic endurance point. It drops in, and no one can catch it. And really strong point by El Molino. They kept their heads. That's one of those wild points. Endurance is key, and the Trojans broken down a little bit. They have 6-2. Yeah, they're pretty brutal, and they've helped the team, especially with the 3-2 victory over Sonoma. As the El Molino player hit the net to make it 6-5 Trojans. A little bit tired and certainly a little bit rusty with the week off the fires. Pretty much no team was practicing during that air quality. Didn't want to be out and actually couldn't stop. Luckily everything okay. Chip it across. Tight first set.
Eric.
Best of 25. 3 sets. Dillingham is set back. No, I'm sorry, that was out. A good block by Wolfson, but set back. 7-5, Jaden Chris to serve. Hands up again. Student section. Can't see them, they're on the other side of the camera. Horvath the set to Grossi. The libero is Henderson, one of the seniors for the Lions as well. Fisher has been flying so far. Dillingham turns strong with the right arm, and then Pearson can't manage to save it. And El Molino doing a good job on the 3 points, finding the gaps, and we've even got the PA announcer going. So it's a big deal. By Tusher, and the Lions do a good job to save it. Rossi. Well done.
Excellent hit over the net.
Pearson will take a seat and go back to the field. Tusher will take the first serve. The libero best of 5 sets. Touch the net, and she was going at second walk, and the Nerds will take it. Just like certainly well. Another 3. Trojans have not been able to install their will in this battle of fixed parents, and you can hold their chemistry together. And too much mustard on that one. So Giardello usually comes it long. And 8-8. Almost the entire football team here with their game. Some of the others. Horvath the high set. Grossi, well done. Into the hands of Flores, the senior, couldn't control Grassi's foreign exchange student from Italy. He's a senior here, but due to the education system in Italy, he's only a high school there. Ooh. And Dillingham, well done. Trojans want her to get involved. She might be the X factor for her. When Dillingham plays well in composure row on the left side, the Trojans sometimes just seem unstoppable. But if she goes quiet, sometimes the Trojans don't know offensively where to look. Power is one of the strengths, no doubt. Horvath trying to get her sets better, and it was. And there's the power over placement. Not only is Girardelli can get that power, she can put the ice. Here, but it's very different. But certainly a great player. You see her drive on the ground appropriately, and then the battle at the net, and Girardelli couldn't really control it there. A little late. Scored to make this very much for the game and drop it. Take a quick rest.
The score is 11-9. Trojans in the lead.
Big spike by Girardelli. That's more like it. She made a couple of forced stairs. That angle is strong. Much of the football team,
The power is if they get the angle.
Dillingham at the start. Many of the football players went to that snow. They really invested in this volleyball team. Really nice chip there by Girardelli, and Molino could not handle it. 13-9. And Lucy Bonner is the member of the Trojans team is the leader of certain shoes, which is the fan that they go to all Trojans tournaments and provide a great experience. 13-9. Lead, Molino answers back with a point. And you can see they're fired up. For the couple seniors they have, they are, this might be their final high school type event. Diving attempt there by Amaya. By Girardelli, Chris, to set it up for that. Andrews in, and the entire student section chanting Grace Girardelli. Good play by Romero. Was Anderson, and then the Annalee player Simone. Was out of bounds when she hit that one. Penalty, so Trojans extend the lead to 5, and this one's pretty tight. Take with the motion. That set long, Coach Ryan Hughes. The ball comes right to me. Yeah. Sorry? Oh, sure. 16-10. It was Bruno with the set, but not a good one. And the Trojans have gone on a 5-0 run here, and they are now starting to be in control of this. And Molino will be there first time out of the set in the set. So the Trojans will huddle up. Obviously an emotional start, but they're playing pretty strong. And I'm wondering, I'm going to ask if they could show some of the student section. Tallulah, show this. Tallulah, show this. So when the student section are up or standing, try to show some of them, okay?
But they just dispersed. Tensions are high. This is very important.
So the Chris Girardelli back serving again. Want to put this set away. away and not let El Molino back into this thing. Had those early
Giving El Molino a little hope, but
tricky little flip from Sonny. You just didn't see it coming. The ball was headed over the back flip was clever.
playing mind games.
And the pink hairband. Hair top. That's the word. Chris was a little off balance there. Yeah, so everyone has the pink in the hair to support the teams.
With your feet.
And that is long. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't. Just squeezed in. The student section yells at the ref, except that that's actually a member of the JV volleyball team. Ooh, the line call, and it was correct, it was long. Oh, we got the scoreboard. So let's, yeah, I'm going to throw that back up right here. There we go.
There you go, Gazel.
Thank you, Ben Vanderbilt.
Electronic glory. It's practically like a Christmas tree. It's beautiful, shiny, and bright. So that's the scoreboard.
And got the score in the top corner, but El Molino was real off 4 straight points. They're keeping this first set a set. They don't want to fall behind and might just cascade on them the energy. It's a little Death Valley, and Ben Vanderbilt fields it well. He has soccer skills in his past. And now he's going to roll back the ball to Horvath. Well up then. 18 to 14 to stop that 4-0.
Once more, the type of spike that El Molino seems very fond of.
And that's just up on their veterans. There, Royal is talking to over right now. There was a hole right there at the defense.
El Molino seems to have figured it out.
Good team. El Molino's figured out better teams than FCS. He's strong, no doubt. The setting slam is the burn-up, but the Trojans do well, and it skips off the netted in. It's Jaden Chris who responds, and that makes it 15. We're up to 4 viewers.
Ooh, 4 viewers. Just remember, make sure say hi.
Chris. Dillingham out wide. Molino's best game.
2 sets in a row.
Oh! A rocket from Dillingham. And it was the libero.
Trojans. It was a little rocky off in the beginning of this set, but 2015 now, as you can see.
The libero saw his foot on the back line. And El Molino's game plan is send it back to the point line. A little chip over Pearson who wanted it, didn't get it. But it was well done by Grossi down the sideline. And the line to control it. The line ranking has been 90.
That is very, that's like, there are many counties in California.
Yes, many schools. 3, or well, that's the 5.
And I'm going to go get some water.
All right, you want to start with Ben?
Yes, sir.
So Ben Vanderbilt is going to join us on this is his last trip of the set. The raucous atmosphere. 4 points away, and it's been fun to start, hasn't it, Ben? And it's great to see all this energy all the time. Claire Fisher, Greta Grossi, and wearing the white jerseys for both teams of basketball barrel. The defensive team. That somehow got over the social press. There's three-way athletic superstars here in basketball and softball. He's pretty good at that too. Molino trying to take the offensive approach here. Yeah, and she won.
Yeah, she won.
That was Pearson at 7-1. And it's one of the many great people that you apparently cannot hear us. We will make sure to try to get audio if you can't hear us. Testing. The name probably should be a little higher. I don't know. Can you hear us fine?
Yeah, I'm pretty
okay.
sure.
So we are now working sound-wise. I'm not sure Molino got another point there. I-9503 might be having your own audio issues. Not sure, but
sorry about that. Yeah,
everything's good on our end.
yeah.
I think then, right?
I think we're good. Yeah, I think so. I hope so at least. Anyways, I'm Ben Vandermeer. We're at Petaluma High School as we speak.
And we are live, senior night. Petaluma Varsity Girls Volleyball facing Molino, their final home game, and they're now just 2 points away from the set there with the nice little chip from Girardelli honoring their 4 seniors. And then NCS is next week. Trojans should be at home in the NCS playoffs, which will be a big deal. They lost at home last year with big disappointment. They want to learn from that experience.
They should.
The NCS playoffs is unless they win the end of the
Oh.
year. So
Yeah.
that's going to be huge how they remember the season. It's apparently better, the audio.
Let's hope so.
Yes. So 20-17, a nice block from the Lions. And they're not going to go quietly. The record might not be the best, but they're playing with a lot of spirit.
It's true, and I feel like that's like the Trojan way almost. Even our mascot, the Trojan, may not have won the Trojan War, but they fought with spirit, some might say.
Great
Others
save
might
there,
say,
almost went into the stands, but it was Grossi who made that happen. She has been the star so far of it, and she's playing with a lot of energy on her senior night. She'll be heading back to Italy next year.
That's
and
true.
then on the line, and that will bring up a set point. And the Trojans are right there to taking the first set. It hasn't been easy.
Oh, getting
but
ready
Grossi
for the shot.
can serve it out.
Very nice serve. And not only are all of these people great athletes, they're also fantastic people.
True,
Like I was
and
saying
students.
earlier, students too. Kayla Pearson, number 19, with just one junior homecoming princess today, as I just mentioned. Serena Horvath, number 6, is a very prominent member of the Interact Club. Just an all-around nice person.
And the diving attempt there by Dillingham, couldn't get it. And another free point by Molino. The longer these points go, the better for them, because they have won the majority of these long points, and that's been their game plan all along. It was Sonny with the nice chip there, and they save off one set point, but that's not going to make it to the net. And there's the first set to the Trojans, 25-18, and 1-0. And that's what they wanted, didn't they? And the students are going to stand up. I'm hoping if our camera people can show it, they're going to try to show it. Here we go. We're gonna let you listen in to the student cheer.
These are students here at Petaluma High. Well, we are broadcasting from Petaluma High Gym in Petaluma, California.
Nice cheer.
That was a very nice cheer.
Yeah, we got someone tuning in, not even from the state. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, it's very nice. And as we are waiting for the next period, fans from Petaluma High are hyping themselves up, and we're really right behind those bleachers.
So 2 minutes away from the start of the second. Trying to show where we are. I'm not sure you can see.
No, you can't see us. That's
we're
all
tucked
right.
away in the corner.
Yes.
And
Yes.
speaking of that NCS game, we are going to be live streaming it. There'll be a Halloween night next Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll announce it. You'll know Sunday night. We'll announce it Monday morning on Trojan Live if you want to know. But also, I know if you subscribe to the channel, you get an email whenever we go live.
Yes, that's true.
So then you always know when we're going to have a live stream. So that's pretty great, isn't it?
It is very great. I hope we can get the chance to go live. That'll be fantastic.
Well, with the basketball games, we'll be live streaming all those, and then the football game can't go live, but we'll certainly be uploading that to the channel by Sunday. So
Yes.
And El Molino is going to switch. Both teams will switch benches and try to regroup here. Elmo did not play bad. They battled, but the Trojans picked it up late in the second, but I'm not sure they played fully with the confidence and chemistry that we saw earlier this year that they need for NCS.
Yeah, you never know, because it's a rigorous competition. Everyone competing right now is not only very devoted, but very skilled.
So they really want to see that. We are 45 seconds away. And what else on our YouTube channel can people check out, Ben?
We recently restarted our podcast, Pop Podcast. That's fun. That's in the hands of Simone Tranfaglia and Cameron Grant. They are fantastic, really nice people. We have a daily morning announcements every morning. Quality of those depends. Live, yeah, it's live. That's pretty exciting. If you like a good dose of excitement, I suggest watching those. And we do all sorts of stuff. Sports is kind of an always thing. Keep an eye out for those intros. That's me.
Oh yeah, you do a great job.
Thank you.
So getting ready to go, second set. Trojans take
Here
the
we
first.
go.
Both teams are in black, so it might be a little bit hard to differentiate, but
Yes, yeah, that's
the
true.
Trojans in the pink socks and the pink hairbands, and with the purple numbers, and they are on the right side of your television screen. Thank you so much for joining us live again. The Trojans, El Molino 2-9 on the year, their final game of the year, and the Trojans trying, if they win today, they will finish tied for second. They're not going to win SCL, as we have detailed with their losses last 2 weeks, but before then they hadn't lost all the way since August. They did not lose in the full month of September. Took almost 2 months before they lost, but they have regressed a little bit, trying to pick it back up, and went up strong there to Girardelli. McCormick and Sinal could not prevent it. The Trojans will take this first point. But
oh, how the turntables turn. Wait,
yes.
no, that's not the same.
Season really changed in these last 2 weeks, but Trojans can still finish 10-2 in league, which 10 wins is a big accomplishment in the league, no doubt. And they haven't let up against anyone else besides Sonoma Ranelagh. That is really sort of a lazy play by the captain Sonny into the unforced error.
A lazy play, but a
2-0.
smart play.
And it's
Two adjectives that stick together very well, lazy and smart.
It's going to be tough for El Molino to keep the energy going now. He lost the first set, and you don't want to fall down.
Ooh.
That's that long.
That was a spike, man. I mean, I know they're not even on our team, but that was crazy.
So it was in 2-1 now. The 4 seniors being honored tonight. The emotion behind that.
That's right, it's also senior night. Senior night!
And a wonderful ceremony before. So that
Yes,
was great.
that's true. Uh-oh. Oh, let's see if they can make
Horvath sent Girardelli a wonderful little chip, but Sonny does well. Sinal answers. And she's one of the motivated
Underhanded.
ones tonight. Only a sophomore, but you can see her with her large ponytail. And a lot of power there is the right blocker. And back time it too. Sierra to serve. Girardelli, diving attempt by Berna.
That's gotta hurt.
Takedown.
That has got to hurt.
Grassi will re-enter for Whitney Royal. Oh, you do not want to lose out there.
Ooh, yeah, that's a bad idea.
Sinal with a strong play, but you're seeing Tusher's defensive skills. She was key in that Annalee victory. Right now, as Molino takes that point, and that's really the highlight of the Trojan season. They dominated Annalee here in the home gym. That was live stream. You can check that out. Excuse me. Check that out on our channel, along with the Sonoma game, which is also a thriller. They won the first 2 sets there, and Sonoma came back and won the next 2, and then the Trojans pulled out a thrilling 5th set filled with drama. Both on our channel, in the volleyball section, in the sports section, also in videos. So those are wonderful to check out. Good play by Sonal to find the gap, and El Molino has a lead in the second set after the Trojans took the first. Don't forget to like this video. Check out everything else.
Oh yeah, please like and subscribe.
And feel free to comment in the live chat. We'd love to talk to you.
Yeah, we do have a live chat. That's very much true. It's always fun to
Girardelli with the little chip, but El Molino's defense has been strong all day, which is why they've survived, and they're playing the free point strong and 5-3. And they have answered the energy. Sonal has given El Molino 5 straight points here. Pearson trying to wake them up, but she sends that long. And some of the Trojans have been feeling the emotion in the nerves and sending stuff long.
Both teams still have 2 timeouts, and we are in the middle of the second period.
And Sonal served that, and it's a little unfortunate. The student section was yelling at, clearly affect her. She showed an angry look at the section after serving that one into the net. The ref asked politely for the student section to quiet down while El Molino was serving, but there's just too much spirit there. Can't keep them down.
True, very true.
El Molino finds another gap in the zone defense, and that chemistry and really working as one is what the Trojans need to do, and they haven't found it yet. The fire has, that week off, made it disappear. Anderson can't handle that one. Was just a little high on her forehands, and she's frustrated, looking to her coach, Becky Sandy, for the answers. Stops the El Molino run of 7 straight points. Too sure one of the seniors on her tonight will serve. And Anderson puts her arm to her head in disbelief and takes a seat, 2-on-4 stairs there. Sierra with a good dig. Flores hit the net as she tried to save it.
Okay.
That's a penalty.
Yes, it is.
So 7-7. Tusher. And McCormick rejected by Garossi and Chris, Trojan point. And that's great defense there. That's what the Trojans need to do to avoid those just free balls where it's just a test of endurance. They really imposed their will, didn't they, Ben?
They did, definitely. I feel like that's a major nice part about volleyball in general. Not the imposing the will part, but the fact that that's a factor in the game, that you have to kind of use your own confidence to help your win.
And a big thing is mental, too.
Exactly.
Exactly. The game of momentum. We saw it in Sonoma, where Trojans were up 2-0 in that home game and never got it back. And then when they faced Sonoma on the road, they were down and out early. And
that's
never
very
answered.
true, yeah. And of course, big thank you to the people manning our camera right now. You cannot see or hear them, but they are very good at their job, and they're working tirelessly. Oh.
Girardelli couldn't handle that last one. Sonal's doing a great job.
Let's see if they can bring it back. Trojans are in the lead at this moment. Well, let's see if they can keep that lead.
And Sonny was fired. The risk in these long points, 1-on-4 stare, and all that hard work you've done to stay alive is gone.
That's true. It all can just go in the blink of an eye.
Grossi will continue her serving. She's been the all-star so far. Boy, the Trojans are going to miss her energy next year. And that was a cruel one over the net. No chance for Girardelli. Just trickled right over. 10-9, and El Molino doing the same thing last set. They did stuck around, but Trojans went on a 7-0 run, and that was the key. at 10 all. Molino needs to avoid that if they want to try to take this second. They've certainly done a courageous job, but Trojans certainly could play better. Did a good job keeping that one off after it hit off the net. Sonal's been in front of everything. Dillingham's gone very quiet, and she's an X factor for the Trojans. Girardelli, a little lazy nerves, but
yeah,
just sent it wide.
It's all right. She's definitely very popular with our student section.
Flores serving a lot of steins for the seniors and the pink shirts, very nice.
Oh yeah, it's a pink out tonight, definitely.
And it will be for senior night too,
yeah,
for the football game Saturday night along with homecoming.
Yeah, it's also incredibly hot in this room. There's so many people.
Yeah, and we are getting just ref was having a conversation with Tusher and someone from El Molino.
Gentlemen, in that corner, do you see one more hurdle and all Molino servers so that you will go to me? Are we clear? Thank you, gentlemen.
And Flores will serve after Miss Baldwin, a wonderful math teacher, lays down the law. No more talking during the serves. It certainly was impacting the Molino servers. And the good chip there. Trojans retake the lead 11-10. Spirit can be too much spirit. You've got to play it fair. This is not free throws where you're allowed to make noise during the points.
I do.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
Girardelli rejected, and then it bounced back off the net, and Horvath could not handle the ball. And back at 11. Molino sticking right with the Trojans. Gets eerily quiet now. We had a whistle, and Sani went over the line serving. Well, that wasn't the student section's fault that time.
It was not. I am back. I had a Snickers bar.
Oh, well, fuel to continue.
Well, as they say, you're really not you when you're hungry, so.
And Libero, who is a junior in the white jersey, has struggled tonight. A lot of unforced errors, and something Molino can't do with their game right now. Girardelli continue. The set to Sanal. Pearson got a piece of it. Great save by Girardelli. Krista's been quiet, but the little tip, Anderson gets on the ground, not enough.
Trojans are at a 3-point lead. Very nice, very good for them.
Trojans, though, have not been able to get it outside to their wide blockers too much for some big power spikes or the accuracies to find the zone. It's been a struggle. That's what they need to do to take offense. They've sort of regressed to just having these free points, and it's a battle of unforced errors. That one is set long, and the endurance is going to be key. And obviously the Lions think by the game plan that they've done that they can win this.
Definitely, they think they can win this. We'll just have to see, and time will tell if they can win this, if they can even serve this.
Sierra sent it into the net. Costly error, every point really critical for the Lions. 15-12. Good serve by Horvath. Got Sierra on the ground. Horvath. Chris tried tip,
but the spike does not deliver, sadly.
And Molino ready. You just gotta read, do they go tip, do they go spike, and you have to disguise it very, very well.
Very well. You have to be a sneaky boy with those spiky boys, as they say.
And I believe we have another viewer that is tuned in.
Oh, I believe that is Laura Audette, who is a member of the Trojan Live team.
Indeed, yes.
Yes.
One of our many viewers on right now, so.
Good
to see she is tuning in for this big game. Girardelli had a big serve, but Molino kept on playing their defense, 15-14, and it's quieted down this crowd with this close battle.
It's definitely a close battle, and later on in the set too, definitely. As we saw last time, It was a close battle at the beginning,
Trojans pulled away.
then the Trojans pulled away from
the Lions.
Well, yeah, from the Lions. Jeez, from the Lions. But as you can tell in this match, it seems that the Trojans had a bigger lead in the beginning, but it seems like the Lions are catching up.
Yep. Pearson, who's going to take a seat. Boy, she struggled tonight. Just looked a little off. I think the winning junior class princess is a little emotional, so Kaylee Wyan will make a very rare entrance into the game, only a sophomore. And that's sat long. Too many unforced errors right now. Molino takes the lead late here. And they have the confidence, and it's a game of momentum, and they really have it now.
Definitely.
And Laura Odette, or Laura Sandoval, I believe, cheering on. Whitney Rowan, Claire Tusher honored in senior night, 2 of the 4, along with Greta Grassi and Grace Girardelli. Kaylee Wyan shows off. She's pretty good too, with a strong spike. The sophomore will see much more playing time next year, part of the twin Wyan sisters, both on this team along with the softball team. They were already stars though on the great softball team. Won the SCL tournament. Another 3-point battle of endurance. It's who can keep it going.
And a weak spike by the Lions. And a very much not weak spike by the Trojans.
Sani. Trojans trying to get those wide blockers. Wow, they're doing well. Would you be able to check that up top camera? It's just gone black. I'm guessing the battery died.
I will go check that fancy camera, and I'm gonna bring you viewers with me as I go check.
I can turn off your volume. That's probably best. You want me to do that? I'll turn off your volume. So, 16-16 now. And well done by that was Berna out wide. Molino retakes the lead, first to 25 in this second set. Yeah. Okay, so Dillingham, a little chip. She's been so quiet. 3-point goes out. Yeah. So if you get that out, and then here's the new one. We are getting the new scoreboard cam up for you. We're tied at 17. Okay, if you want to give that to me, I can get it charged. Too sure to serve. Send all the dig. Point, so much pressure here, tied, and was Grassi, I believe, who stepped on the line. Well, in the rally, it won't get out. What? Yeah, you should just be able to drag it out. And now Horvath hit the net, more unforced errors. This gym is quiet and nervous. 19-17, Molino looking for what would be a pivotal second set. Berna. Good dig by Tusher, excuse me. Dillingham, they just can't get her going out wide. Not a lot of power on Molino, but they want them. They want Molino to make those unforced errors, but Grassi found the power that time. So this is charging, Ben? Is this charging? Okay, cool. And Flores could not save it. And we are tied back up at 19, 2 straight points for the Trojans. Try zooming in a little more if you can. Can you? What? I don't know. It's bad. What battery went out? But I think it's good now. It's good. It's good. And McCormick can't handle it. Big 3 straight points for the Trojans. Student section getting loud, trying to push the Trojans through the set. Molino calls a timeout. these next points are absolutely pivotal to the success here. The Trojans need to pose the will and finish out this set. And if they could be up 2-0, they would feel very comfortable about where they are.
Yeah, definitely. And the Trojans definitely seem to be in high spirit tonight.
And one of my favorite people that turns into our broadcast, Warrior5230. Do you know he tunes into every single live stream we do? Everyone.
He does.
I'm pretty sure he spent hours watching all my work, and he might be the only one that spends
sorry
all the
he's
hours.
Yeah.
Yes, I do, and I was a little disappointed he wasn't on yet. Yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock. It's fine. We love Warrior that you're tuning in.
5-2,
you are wonderful.
0.
Every game. Is that important?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Can we get a shout out from Warrior 5230? Where are you?
And Sinal strong there, gets it to 20, so El Molino strong out of that timeout. El Molino with 1 timeout left in the set. And Trojans left with 2. And Warrior is so spirited. I think he or she's a senior too, so we're going to lose them next year. I hope they tune in college. I really do.
Just tune in for the rest of your life.
Dillingham comes and camera almost killed by the spike by Dillingham that went long, but we're okay. Justin. Warrior was on League of Legends. That's not an acceptable excuse. I mean, I don't know. Just not. McCormick. Sinal. Ooh, what a force she has been. She's only a sophomore, but boy, is she going to be good. And the Trojans throw it into the net. Sloppy again. 22-20. El Molino 3 points away. This is big. Yeah, Warrior a male senior. Trojans need to respond with a timeout, and they are in trouble right now. They do not want to fall behind or not want to be tied 1 set apiece. And
they don't want to give
even. All that hard work would be lost.
And they don't want to give El Molino. They don't want to give them like any hope, to be honest.
Yep. And
they want to make them play mind tricks on them and make them not win.
Victory or a win in a set by the Trojans would be really hard for El Molino to get anything back, especially with this raucous scene that we are showing you right now with the student section clapping and cheering and giving it their all. But Flores will serve. Good dive by Tusker. Tusher, excuse me. And Girardelli can't handle it. Those nerves are coming in as if they feel it. Coach Ryan Hughes can barely walk. He's in a wonderful purple button down today. He doesn't normally dress that nice, but he has done a wonderful job building this Petaluma High program from good to great. Dillingham, can she get going?
Petaluma scores a point. They
Strong
still
angle
are
there.
in this.
Yes, and that was a must-win there. They will get back on their serve. And now Dillingham will get the reward of serve. And it just stuck in. McCormick thought it was going long, ducked out of the way. It was too close, though. She could not let that go, could she?
She could not.
So by 2 points, two wins. So
2 wins.
it would go past 25 if it's that tight. Oh, great save. But Sinal was on the ground when she got it.
Trojans have caught up. They are in this.
A big 3 straight points. Student section is getting going, and the Trojans are 2 away. Dillingham will continue her strong work, and that spike might be one we'll remember.
Definitely. The spikes, powerful.
McCormick can't handle it.
And
Dillingham
Molino
has given them 4 straight points, and we have a huge set point. This would put the Trojans firmly in command of this one. Oh no, he goes to school. But he will not reveal his identity. We had a conversation before.
He's a very secretive man.
I mean, we had that, we had that one guy tuning in from New Mexico, wouldn't reveal himself on the football live stream. you remember that, Ben. Get a lot of people all over the state, all over the country that tune in, so it's really wonderful. Keep those chats going.
Yeah.
Set point, Dillingham trying to reel off 5 straight points, and this would break El Molino. They played so well in the second, and they were just 2 points away from closing it out at even.
It's definitely got to be stressful for El Molino.
Dillingham. Flores. Some miscommunication there with Sandy and Sonal. They'll get over to block. Great lob!
The fake
Perfectly done by Girardelli.
Played by Petaluma.
Second set, and listen to the student section. They are rocking Seven Nation Army, jumping up and down.
If you cannot see, the bleachers are literally bending where they're jumping. It is beautiful.
We hope they don't break the new bleachers, because they're pretty nice to have this new stuff here.
Definitely.
Eric, you naughty boy.
Has returned.
The scoreboard can't. The scoreboard just went out again. I don't know.
It's because the battery was like dead.
Oh, was that one really low too?
Yeah.
All right. We'll switch it in a minute with that one because it's charging.
I could probably just do that now, actually.
Yeah, if you want. But it'd be really low unless you want to try to find a way to get the charger plug into that, or you can ask Ben to do it. Yeah. So Trojans take the second set and firmly in command of this one. And you're making sure to record? Just checking. Okay, cool. Good job. It is, actually, are we on this one? Then they can see me. I think we're still on this one. You want to lower it so they can see me? I'm good. So Griffin Epstein here. We have Zach Spain, Ben Vandermeer, Cholula, Gardner, Annika Schmidt, and Melody Noble doing a great job here tonight. Trojans take the second set. A thrilling comeback. El Molino continues to play hard. They're playing a cheer. They want to keep their season alive, but obviously a crushing result there to be 2 points away from the set. But the Trojans regained their composure, and the Hannah Dillingham spike might have been just the turning point in this match. A great angle, and then 4 great serves, and the Trojans won 5 straight points. And then in the first set, certainly some nerves early, but the Trojans were able to pull away over El Molino. El Molino's game plan is stay defensive. They're just going to try to get those points as long as possible, those 3 points, and have the Trojans make those mistakes. But if the Trojans can keep up mistake-free, get it out wide to Dillingham, Chris, and Girardelli, there's just not enough on El Molino, no matter how much energy and chemistry they play with to stop them. The Trojans really want to see that team chemistry, playing as one, get back, because they've lost it the last 2 weeks in the losses to Annalene Sonoma, and they're going to need it next week in NCS. Moments away from the start of the third set, and it's getting late here. Whitney Royal, Grace Girardelli, Claire Tusher, and which one did I forget? Whitney Royal, the seniors being honored tonight, and we've got 5 viewers tuned in. We're getting that scoreboard cam back up for you in a minute, but Trojans, we're up to 6 viewers, the record for tonight. So live here at the Petaluma High Gym. Thanks for joining us. It is the Petaluma Varsity Girls volleyball team taking on the El Molino Lions. It's senior night for the Trojans, and they are looking to go to 10-2 in league on the year before they will enter the NCS playoffs next week here home. Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll be live streaming that, so tune into that and make sure not to miss that. But the Trojans have a job to do to finish this first. There might also be another battery there. And the Trojans, as we mentioned, first set was 25-18 and then 25-23 to take that second. El Molino will start the serving here. And the Trojans overall would go to 16-3 with a victory. So according to Max Preps, as we mentioned, they would be third in NCS, and those will be revealed later. Annalene was fourth. However, with the Annalene victory, you wonder if that switches. the moment, Trojans would be slated to play maybe Tam or Eureka here at home, and then as long as they stay in 3 or 4, they could, if they won that first round game, they would have the quarterfinal game here at home either Thursday or Friday night next week. Strong play by Chris out wide after El Molino took the first point from the set. As we mentioned, they need to get those outside blockers going, and that can put El Molino away. They didn't go away in the second set, and they're certainly not going to do it now. That is sent long. And the Trojans get their first point of this third set. A rather distressed looking Ryan Hughes. The team has struggled just a little bit here. Just not been the same earlier in the year, but as you mentioned, such a brilliant coach as El Molino couldn't control that strong serve from Chris. You know he's going to try to find a way to get things going. 2-1. That clipped the net, but El Molino able to handle it. It is Chris with a powerful serve. As I mentioned, 3-sport athlete, also a star on the basketball team, and Wyan couldn't get to that one. And a star on the basketball team, and also the softball team, and she had a horrible injury with Chris. In the volleyball season, was out for much of the basketball year, but was able to return late in that season and play softball. So Trojans mishandled that one. She has returned and she's really full strength now. She's been quiet tonight. And Ferocio Dogo also tuning in, keeping the live chat going. Great to see everyone tuning in. And don't forget Zach, who joins me. We also have a bunch of basketball live streams. Those will start late in November.
Definitely.
Both boys and girls. And as El Molino can't control that one, we're going to be really excited to do that. Both teams are showing a lot of promise. The girls were really, really young last year, so they struggled with the new coach. But this year, Coach Ratchet will return in his second year, and they only lost 2 seniors. A lot of strong players will return. They should be good, and the boys basketball team lost Joey Potts, but as Sonal can't handle it and angrily slaps it away, they should be challenging Italy for the league title. For the boys and the girls, I don't know if it's a league title, but they should be certainly in the top 4 in the SCL tournament and hopefully in the NCS playoffs. Horvath with the good save, and Wyan getting a lot of playing time. He's trying to mix it up, and Pearson has not gotten a lot. She's been struggling tonight. Can't control that, and El Molino has kept on finding ways to get Trojans to commit those unforced errors. Definitely. The Trojans have been unable to take really big offensive.
El Molino
serves
very far back.
And even though the Trojans do have those powerful wings with the blocks, they're definitely not an offensive team themselves, and the way they got those victories over Sonoma and Annalee really was with playing defensive themselves and doing a good job with the endurance. But El Molino giving them a taste of their own medicine tonight.
It's true.
Tusher sends it back. She's been quiet from the libero position. There's Wyan. She's looking pretty strong in some of her biggest playing time. Another free long point. They try to get it to Dillingham. Sure Patrol's been Maso Menos tonight. 5-5. And this could easily come down to the third set again if they can keep it close. Horvath again to Dillingham. Rejected at the net.
It's a bummer.
And Dillingham touching
that. Didn't work this time.
And El Molino has found ways. They've gotten the 2 blockers out on the wings quick and early, and they've been ready. You wonder if the Trojans want to try to go for placement, some chips, but hasn't worked out so far. Tusher tries to get on the grab, but she can't get there.
Doesn't make it.
A strong effort nonetheless. Bernal with the strong set there. 7-5. Trojans lead 2-0, but it was a close first. Trojans won by 7 in a very tight second, where the Trojans had to reel off 5 straight points at the end to win it. That set long, and the unforced errors continue. And student section was great, but it is certainly getting late here tonight, and the energy has increased a little bit, and Trojans might have been affected by that.
Definitely. Oh!
And that was Berna who got it in. Tusher regrets letting it go. And you've seen with some of the seniors, often on senior night, it's really emotional. And, excuse me, hard to channel that right energy.
Definitely.
And the seniors have struggled a little bit tonight, and often you need the juniors to pick you up. But they played with some emotion on their sleeve as well. That's strong by Grossi. She's been the best for the Trojans tonight.
Definitely. There's got to be a lot of things going through the seniors' heads right now.
Absolutely. So 6-9-6 in this third.
It is 6-9.
Trojans on the left side of your court. Tusher into the net. And 10-6. And Al Molino is once again responding to the call. And they could have gone to sleep and let their season end, but you heard them chanting during the intermission. They have kept it going.
El Molino definitely is trying to make this comeback.
Yep, they are not thinking they're thinking just about this set, taking it one at a time. Berna with another good dig. She has really picked up her game. Horvath will set back to Girardelli, but just wasn't great, and she couldn't get too much on. Tusher will try to go to Dillingham out wide. She sends it long again, puts her fist up in the air. She thought she had it. In disbelief, El Molino has its biggest lead in any set in this one. And now lead by 5.
The Lions are enjoying a victory now. Oh!
Try to go back to Dillingham. El Molino was the answer with the blockers.
Oh!
But that time, the hands just got a little tilted. And it's been Greta Grossi. And you just wonder, Trojans need to go to her more. She has the energy. The nerves aren't bottling her. There are no nerves when you come from Italy. And she has played so strong tonight. We might talk to her after the game. El Molino player hit the net there, so that'll be Trojan point. They take 2 straight to stop what was a 6-0 run. Grossi getting cheered on. Oh, that's well done. It was McCormick. Sent it down the middle. Chris couldn't handle it. Royal will re-enter. Grossi takes a seat. Gets a high five from head coach Ryan Hughes.
And the line serve. Set by Horvath.
Oh, from Girardelli. That's what you talk about out wide. And maybe it wasn't sure the power was right, but it was the precision there, putting it right in the corner, and that's almost unstoppable. So hard to save if you're a defender, no matter how good you are. Especially with the power out was on it. Dillingham couldn't get that one to go over. She'll head out. Suarez, another junior will re-enter. 13-9. Suarez the dig. Girardelli out wide.
Oh!
And Suarez couldn't save it.
Crazy.
Al Molino keeps this lead. The keys were in those 2 sets. We were tied at 10 in the first. Trojans win on a 7-0 run, and then we're down by 3, 23-20 in the second. Trojans went on a 5-0 run to close it out. As that 6 sets log, Al Molino's got to avoid that run by the Trojans, because in many facets of the game, El Molino has outplayed the Trojans tonight.
Definitely. El Molino just really seems to have out-tactical. Cannot speak today.
Tactical, yes.
Very tactical. Lots of thinking. Yeah. But the Trojans, on the other hand, are still winning. I mean, they're not winning.
Winning in
they're
sets,
very well.
2-0 in sets.
And
that will help there. It was Horvath who got up to send that one back, and 14-11. Anderson with the save, libero.
Oh,
well done by
Horvath
Horvath getting on the ground, but Oh, but
but
it
it
was
was
great.
Bill, sadly.
15-11, a little bit of biting of fingernails. So certainly not been comfortable for the Trojans. NCS coming up next week, and the teams are only going to get better, so.
It'll be a very
Oh,
fun week of tournament. Oh, but
and that looks strong there from Chris. And you definitely have to hope that no NCS officials are in the building tonight. We're watching our live stream because the Trojans have not looked like the team they were early in the year. You want NCS to take those results and put them in the top 4 because Trojans will look more like a 7-8 seed the way they played tonight. In the last few games, they need to find that chemistry, that spark, but you saw it with Chris there. They have the potential. Rossi just snuck that in there. It was awfully close. 15-13. Trojans have cut the gap slightly.
And Horvath with the serve. Oh,
and that's that long.
Molino
Sanal
putting too much power on it, but not enough angle, as they say.
Sasha Chanel, the middle hitter.
And Horvath up with her third serve, an impressive serve.
Horvath had some unforced errors earlier. She's been better.
Oh,
that's a double touch by Hawaii. And you saw the sister in there. They might look similar, but right now it's Emma Wyandon. You saw Kaylee Wyandon before. Sophomore stars on the volleyball, on the softball diamond, and they're blossoming certainly in the stars volleyball-wise.
Oh, and
well done by Chris there. They're just starting to get those outside blockers going. 16-15.
Yes. Oh, sadly a botched serve on Trojan's part.
Chris just a little lazy. Warriors apparently into esports. Certainly the question, is esports a sport? I've had that debate many a time.
It's definitely a thing.
It's a thing, there's no doubt. Volleyball though, it's an intense sport, that's for certain. And we have a tight third set, and the pressure's certainly gonna get to both squads. In some ways though, the pressure does start to go down Molino. Their season is approaching its end, and they want to prolong it a little longer. Little chip there. Out wide to Grassi. Anderson with a strong save there. She's been shaking tonight. Tusker's got the feed to Dillingham. Church play it back. It's another free. Now Molino tried to take the offense.
No.
Great save by Horvath.
With the save.
Tusker couldn't get to it though. Grassi was out anyways.
Almost 3 saves in a row. But to no avail, sadly. Ferocious Doggo said shoe on head. Not sure what that means.
Nope. I don't know. Ben likes it though, our wonderful producer.
Excellent.
Set to Grassi. But she'll just send it back. Trojans are mostly stayed conservative themselves. They decided to play Al Molino's game and try to get it to Dillingham. Al Molino's done well with the edgers, but a little miscommunication there.
The ball got
18-17.
The ball got too low and they just couldn't bounce it up. They could only bounce it across.
Nice with Al Molino, just 2 league wins. Just 6 victories on the year. They're going to have a losing record, but they have not shown it tonight. They have played with full spirited energy to a raucous atmosphere on senior night. Isaiah Blobgren shows off his wide receiving skills. The nice save of the ball before hitting our camera. But that one was in 1917. Well, people are really into esports apparently. Girardelli. That's that long, Al Molino. The whole strategy is not making unforced errors, and they can't let it down now. 19-18. Dillingham had an unforced error last serve, but that one's strong, and Al Molino lost control of it. Oh, that's crushing. And the pressure's on the lines to maintain it now. Trojans need to keep it up.
And man, the chat really seems to be loving esports.
They're into it.
My favorite personal esport is Roblox, but
Dillingham.
Might differ.
And the Trojans are 5 points away. We said El Molino couldn't go on a run, and yet they did. 5 straight points, and they are 5 away from closing it out. The Trojans would have a 3-0 win. And don't forget to tune in. Stay tuned after the game. We are going to have interviews. We're going to try to get Greta Grossi. We're going to try to get another player on this emotional senior night. And we'll see how they're going to prepare for NCS next week. Then also talk to Coach Hughes.
It'll be exciting. Oh, my Roblox name. You know, I don't think I can actually say it on the live stream.
Nope, we have a policy towards that. So, yeah. I don't even know what Roblox is, but I really don't care. 2019. And mentioned, if you didn't hear, Saturday night, senior night and homecoming. 7:30 will start with the football team. That will be opening kick. 6:30 there'll be a ceremony for the first responders of the fire, so that's going to be great. 7 o'clock starts the senior ceremony. We will start around 7, so you can get all of that coverage. Dillingham, and you remember in the second set, she had 4 straight serves to close it out. She's trying to do it again, and El Molino cannot control these well-placed serves.
Oh!
Well, she gave it up there into the net. Soares will re-enter, Dillingham out.
It would appear that, yes.
Ben's doing a wonderful job manning the chat.
He is indeed scrolling through the emojis.
Sani, the senior captain for El Molino, trying to keep her high school volleyball career alive, but Anderson dives and can't get it. The broom is being waved around. The Trojans want a sweep and a big victory in their final home regular season game. Senior night should be emotional. The other sports teams, the girls tennis team is leading the FCL championship.
Oh!
A strong serve from Grace Girardelli. She is not going to get too many more serves here in her volleyball career. She's left an impact. She's grown this volleyball team. El Molino will use its final timeout,
right now.
And Trojans are 2 points away from a sweep. It's been hard worked. It hasn't always looked pretty, but they have toughed through this. And a sweep is a sweep, and a victory is a victory. Certainly against an El Molino team that has battled.
Definitely. El Molino's put up a fiercer fight than I thought they would have.
The Lions have roared and shown their claws, but it might just not be enough against the talented Trojans. Chemistry hasn't always been there, and you're going to have to hope it improves by next Tuesday or Wednesday in NCS, and we'll be live streaming that, don't forget, but it should be fun. Girardelli trying to close it out, the senior captain. She's the vocal, emotional leader and one of the best players on this team. 3 years on varsity too. A little chip just got over the net. It stays alive. Kaylee Wind is re-entered. Great play by Girardelli. She wants a sweep. Sani to set.
Oh!
Well done by Girardelli to block it back.
Oh!
And emotional play by Sinal. She wants this badly.
This is
23-21.
crazy.
This is Sierra, only a freshman in this loud atmosphere with an emotional student section. It's long.
Ooh,
Barely.
Molino, they're back in this.
It was awfully close. They were indicating a half a foot. That one sailed long. 23-22. Sierra again. Tusher. Krista set back. And when Tushker hit it, her foot was out of bounds. El Molino could have caved in, and yet we're at 23-23. The broom is put down. It might not just be a sweep. Remember, it's win by 2 in each set. Sinal. And it was chipped at the net by Wine, who couldn't corral it. And it's a big set point. Timeout, Trojans. And trying to cheer them on, but this is huge. If El Molino can get this set, You never know what might happen. The Trojans can't lose those, Warrior, and we certainly hope not.
I agree.
Still, the set's not over. Trying to keep it going. Thank you to everybody tuning in live here from the Petaluma High School gym. You can check out our other 2 volleyball live streams we did early in the year against Sonoma and Annalee. Both great games on our YouTube channel. Also got all the volleyball interviews, all of on the daily morning announcements and on those on the channel. Diving play by Soares to keep the set alive. Corbett. The Girardelli, wonderful done. That was placement over power there, and she keeps the set alive. Remember that great play by Soares. She kept the set alive with the dive on. Student section up for Horvath's serve. Diving play. But they can't corral it. It's win by 2. It's not over just yet.
Score. Horvath off again.
A good play by Sonny. She couldn't control it. Student section standing. Horvath trying to close it out.
Oh, a high hit.
Tushker. Horvath. Set. Chris. Saved by Sinal. Sinal again. Chris couldn't corral it. Wyatt threw it off the roof. It went so high, and if it hits a roof or a light, it's whoever has hit it. It's the other team's point. 25-25. What a thrilling end. Everyone standing to watch the conclusion of this thriller. Sinal, who's been the all-star. A great serve. It's sent out. And now a set point for El Molino. Trojans will use their final timeout. Both teams get 2 timeouts. And now, no more timeouts left. A war of attrition now for this set.
It will definitely be. The teams left to pull ahead.
Trojans want to get it to those outside wings. Dillingham, Christoph started to get going a little bit, getting that placement, and that's how they close it out. Also mentioned, Varsity Girls Golf Team won the SCL Championship. Just to credit the other sports.
Yeah, the chat
tensions are growing.
Very heated.
Sinal, so good tonight for the Lions. Just clipped the net. Tushker did a good job controlling it. Tusher, excuse me. Grossi and Tusher, a little miscommunication, but they get it back. Chip by McCormick. Soares gets on the ground again. Grossi, well angled. Good save by Captain Sonny. Oh my goodness! Tusher took it off the elbow. And it's in! Unbelievable!
Trojans get the point.
Fans are bouncing.
It's still in here.
What a save by Tusher. She took it off the shoulder, and it somehow got back over.
That was a fast ball.
And then the perfect placement by Chris out wide. She will serve. 26-26. 2 set points have been erased by the Trojans. 1 match point erased by the Lions. Horvath on the ground. Fans dying on every hit.
Trojans get back.
The set. And it would go over. McCormick couldn't get it. Everyone bouncing on their feet. We want to let you feel this amazing atmosphere. It is unbelievable right now. Match point. Shane and Chris trying to close it out. 27-26. Match point 2. It chips the net. Great save. McCormick gets it over. Tusher. Dillingham. The chip. But El Molino was ready for it. Horvath the set. Wyatt! But kept alive by El Molino. They don't want their season to end. Dillingham. Wow!
Ladies and gentlemen,
over.
that is
Trojans
it.
win.
The crowd is going wild.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us, but don't leave, because we'll be not only will we be lonely and we'll miss you, but we will also be interviewing people, and that will be so exciting.
You got the mic, Ben, and get all the settings set up right now for that. So thank you for joining us.
Trojans
what
won.
A thriller.
What a beautiful occasion.
Trojans got the sweep. The set was close. El Molino
I might
really
stay
put up a strong fight tonight.
This is going crazy.
So we are going to carefully carry this down to court, and we're going to be grabbing interviews. So if you want to pick up the wires.
I'm just going to leave my mic here for a bit.
So stay with us. Interviews are upcoming in just a moment with Coach Hughes and the stars of the game. Want to hear the Trojans' thought after this thriller and the end of the season, emotional senior night, and looking forward to the NCS playoffs. Don't forget, next Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll announce on Trojans.
Everybody's
We will
excited
be
here.
having
Petaluma
an interview.
destroying the
Or
competition.
excuse me, a
I'm
live
gonna go
streaming.
bye-bye.
We're good here. We will be having a live stream here. Getting to be my mistake. We will be having a live stream Tuesday or Wednesday for the first round of the NCS playoffs, which will be at home. And if they win, we'll follow them wherever they go. If it's at home, we'll continue the live stream on the road. We will certainly be trying to cover that. Okay.
Howdy.
I can talk and do it if you want to.
Test.
Wait, which is
Yeah, I think it's working.
Speak into it again. Speak into it again.
Test. Hello there. Hi.
Can you check the mic because you have to get the right setting on the rolls. So we are going to test this. Actually, Tallulah, can you talk into it and just talk while Ben's going to test it? Talk about the game tonight. Get on camera.
Okay, so it was a really close game, but the Trojans won all three, and they pulled through, which is a good end to the seniors' games and playing volleyball. It was a good last game overall, and we did really well.
How did you feel when we had to win by 2 points?
It was pretty intense. Everyone was standing up and nervous because it was a really close ending, but it was a strong end and we pulled through.
What do you have to say about Hannah Dillingham tonight?
She did really good and everyone did pretty good. The serving and the playing was all strong.
So, do you remember who the seniors were?
No. I mean, yeah. There was Whitney Royale, Grace Girardelli, Claire Tischer, and Greta Grassi.
Is our audio working, Ben? Let's back up. Don't record yet. Yeah. Test, raise the cam. Oh, like, yeah, because we're just getting cut out a little, like our heads. That's better. All right, audio's good? All right, we are here with Grace Girardelli after the Trojans' victory. It was senior night. As a senior, what did this mean to you?
It meant a lot. Being on a team with seniors, I've always wanted a good senior night, and I'm glad we got a dub on the senior night. So.
And a lot of pressure, especially in those second and third sets. It was tight. The Trojans, you guys were able to go on some big runs to close the sets out. How were you able to make some adjustments and get that done?
We really just took our errors and we lowered them, and we kind of just looked at what we were doing fundamentally wrong, and we worked on basic practice, what we do in practice.
NCS playoffs coming up. I know last year you guys had a disappointing loss. This year, how are you going to make sure you learn from that and get a different result?
I mean, we don't like losing, so I think that's what we got going for us. We really have heart, so I think this year we're going to just take it more serious and come to play.
Thank you.
Of course.
All right, we are going to try to get Greta Grassi in just a moment. Here, Zach.
Is this on? I am here at the gym. Griffin is getting someone. Nice to see you. Hello. It's been an interesting. Well, you know what I thought of the game tonight. It was pretty good. El Molino they almost got it. No, they didn't. No. But El Molino had a hard game. It was close sometimes, but the Trojans kept pulling ahead. Yeah. Here comes Griffin. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Here's the mic.
So Greta's a little camera shy, but we have the other two seniors, Whitney Royal and Claire Tischer. Did I get the name right? Yeah. Okay, just making sure. Senior night, just a lot of emotion and pump circuits dance in the gym tonight. What did it all mean for you guys?
It was just great being out here and having everyone support us. And it's our last home game, so it was nice having all of our friends and family come here.
Yeah, I think it was fun just because we get to support the seniors before us, and now it's our turn. So, yeah.
And you guys did have some tough losses to Annalee and Sonoma in the last 2 weeks after that high level of play early in the season. How are you guys looking to get back to that as you head to the NCS?
Just practice hard, I guess. Just have a better mentality on winning.
Yeah, we didn't really play very well when we played against them, so I think now that we know what to do, we'll do better during NCS.
And as seniors, you guys have really built the Petaluma High volleyball program. Where do you think you guys have left it going on for the future generations at Petaluma High?
Well, I know that the sophomores coming in are great, and Serena is going to be helping the team as a senior next year, and I think that just having like everyone together next year will be great.
Claire. How about you, Claire?
I don't know. I think I'm really proud of my team, and I'm really grateful that they're supporting us, and I hope next year they do the same.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to get head coach Ryan Hughes coming up next. Here, Ben Vandermeer.
Hi there, folks. I'm Ben Vandermeer, here to talk to you about the Ben Vandermeer Pyramid to Greatness. Now, some of you might be asking, Ben, the Ben Vandermeer Pyramid to Greatness, isn't that a Ron Swanson thing? Actually, little known fact, he stole it from me. I'm currently suing Ron Swanson for copyright infringement of my creation. And honestly, I can't wait to see how it ends. I think that the court will rule in my favor. And anyone who's paying attention knows that I am talking complete nonsense. I'm proud of you if you're still watching at this point. That takes devotion. Anyways, I am Ben Vandermeer, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Thank you. What do I think about Streetcar Named Desire, the play in which I am both kissed against my will and then slapped? Yeah, it's a good time. I love getting slapped.
All right, we are here with head coach Ryan Hughes, head coach of the varsity volleyball team, and senior night. What do you have to say about these seniors and their impact on this team and their impact on the volleyball program here as a whole?
It is always hard to lose, a class, right? It's a transition. The one thing I really like that we have a lot of juniors and a decent amount of sophomores on our team right now. So, Grace, Claire, Whitney, Greta, they're obviously key players, right? Mm-hmm. Grace has huge energy. Claire passed amazing tonight. Greta hit really well, and Whitney was doing great in the defense, right? So it's hard to lose all these great players, but new ones will come up, and that's how we have to do every year. Yeah.
And you guys are obviously a very high level. Early in the season, you had the tough losses to Sonoma and Annalee. Sure. What do you think went wrong in those?
We miss a lot of serves. We kind of get a little quiet, right? Just like the first Sonoma game, right? We kind of get quiet. That is not our strength right now. We need to be a louder team in general, screaming for the ball, talking, cheering all the time, and we're not great at it sometimes. We definitely struggle with that aspect, and serving too. That was serving and passing and being happy, yeah. But we're getting better, so we got NCS coming up, and I'm excited for it.
Tonight, the team was in some pressure moments. They were able to pull out some long runs and string of points. How were they able to do that?
I think we just concentrated a little bit more. I think when we're down, we focus a little bit more. We're like, oh, we need to win, right? And I wish it was that way all the time. But I think really when we're down, I think the chips are, they're like, oh, we need to do this. And the pressure's on. I think we actually rise a little bit more.
NCS coming up next week. Where do you feel like the team deserves to be in the playoff seedings, and how are you going to learn from last year's loss to go farther in NCS this year?
I'm hoping we have a mid-round, like a mid-level kind of bye, like a 9 or an 8 ranking. I don't know what's going to happen. I can hope for the best. We've only had 3 losses the whole season. We have a tournament this weekend on Saturday in East Bay, which is going to be great to play some Division III East Bay schools. So hopefully we do well in the tournament, and a mid-level place would be great. If we end up with a lower level, we're still in NCS. I'm happy. We can battle out some good teams. We have that ability. It's just, will it happen? Yeah.
Thank you, Coach. Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you.
All right, that was head coach Ryan Hughes, and stop recording. And that is going to wrap it up. Why don't we get our whole crew out here tonight? You're our Q too, Eric. You can come. Oh, Greta now wants an interview?
Tell me the questions first. She wants to know the questions.
All right. If she's too I just was going to ask you about senior night. All right. We're going to have actually one bonus interview. We wanted all the seniors. All right. Here with Greta Gossi. Let's move a little over. Grassi? Yeah. Not Italian, unfortunately. It was senior night for you tonight. How important was that and everything happening?
Well, I was very excited because I didn't know what senior night was before last week, so I was very excited to discover all these new things, and I was so excited because there were so many people, and I loved Kayla's speech, and I know, it was great.
And having 1 year as a foreign exchange student, what have you learned about American volleyball and what's its differences in Italy?
Well, we have a couple of differences in the rules, like the libero can serve in Italy, but I think that it's pretty much the same. But here people are crazy. Like for sports, Americans are crazy. So I love that. Yeah, I love all the people cheering for us. Yeah, that's the best part.
And as a foreign exchange student, what differences do you feel like you've brought to the team and been able to benefit them?
Well, I don't know. But I think that sometimes, I don't know, we say something in Italian, and that was the best part. Yeah, seeing everyone trying to, talk my language was amazing, yeah.
Thank you, Greta.
Thank you.
All right, now let's get the crew out here. It was a great interview. All right.
I'm part of Trojan Live.
Oh, yeah, Belle's out here, too.
Hi, I'm part of Trojan Live. I used to be on a lot of the live streams. Just wanted to say hello, and nice to see you. I'll be back as soon as basketball season rolls around, and catch me, lax season. You know it's coming up.
Yeah, Varsity Girls Lax this year, maybe? All right, why don't everyone, no need to record. Everyone can say goodnight and just have say your name.
Hi, I'm Monica. I'm Tallulah. I'm Melody.
I'm Ben.
I'm Zach.
Great job by everyone in our crew. Thank you to everyone. Wishing you a very good night. Don't forget, volleyball live stream. Hopefully, if they're at home, we'll announce it Monday, either Tuesday or Wednesday. And don't forget, football, senior night, and homecoming, Saturday night, we'll have it up by Sunday. So check that out, and you can check out everything else on your channel. For our whole crew, thanks for tuning in. Trojans get the senior night victory, 3-0. Good night from Petaluma High.
Happy Halloween.
Make sure to stop streaming, Ben.